Hello, my sexy muffins, and welcome back to another video. In this video, we are doing Springtrap's Human, which is basically Yandere's Springtrap for a human night guard. Now, I forgot to write out a script for this. Oops, my bad. So we're just going off the cusp of things, with Springtrap being Springtrap. So here are some off-the-cuffs headcanons first. Springtrap is a very, very, very dangerous entity, but he's also a shell of William Afton. He's not fully himself, let's say. He very much wants to unalive his victims, so he is easily persuaded by the sounds and cries of children. Also, he is single-minded of getting his revenge on what has happened to him, but the phantoms are still there, keeping him in line and causing him issues as he is no longer himself, but trapped in the spring-lock suits. For his darling, he would be extremely possessive and controlling and dangerous. He would most likely, if they displeased him, break a limb or cause a hairline fracture, which would be still very painful. I've had a hairline fracture. It ain't fun. And also the fact that he is very much stronger than he used to be, and he wants to get out of the haunted house. Of course, that ends up you having to deal with him and keep him in line until you are given your new assignment. I'm not going to go into details. The scenario is different from headcanons. So, he is deadly, dangerous, very hostile, and as a Yandere, he is not willing to share. He also might not give a frick with being caught, seen, moving while in the suit. He just has no fricks to give. He also would want to keep you by his side, so he might even lock you in the way. And if it comes down to it, and if he needs to, he will have you put in a spring-lock suit that you would possess, so you would be his for all eternity. And yeah, so very, very much. That's the rough gist of it. So yes, anyways, let's get on to business. Here is the scenario. I will do a better headcanons later, most likely. But here is the scenario. It's a unique scenario that I thought of. So yes, let's do this. Your name was your name last name. You were hired by the Afton Corp. Afton Company. Afton Robotics Company. There we go. Afton Robotics to find Springtrap or William Afton. You did not fully believe that William Afton was alive in one of the spring-lock suits, but after the fire at the haunted house, you were ordered to go and look there. You slowly sieved through things with your team, finally coming across the animatronic rabbit. He looked ragged. You slowly dig him out with your team and get him in transport. It was lifeless, it seemed, so either he was unalived, or worse, he was just not in there. You didn't know what to believe, but you were being paid the big bucks, so you did what you were told to do. Once you get him back to your lab, you got him set up in one of the tanks that they have. It's not a tank with liquid, but it's a tank with pure oxygen and a few other chemicals that would help him manifest. At least that's what you were told. You were not given all the details. You just knew how to work everything. You waited watching him and monitoring him, and then you heard it. The very faint gasp of air. You almost freaked out and looked at him as slowly the body twitched. Well, the spring-lock suit and body twitched, and William Afton was there. Springtrap was there. You didn't know how much of William Afton was left, but it was a start for various research. You went to check his vitals. There were none, but he was somehow creating some sort of life force from inside the spring-lock suit. This is amazing, you say, going through them, and he looks at you, finally noticing you. Who are you? What is this place? He demands, banging his fist on that. Hey, don't do that. You know how expensive that is? Your company would kill me if they figured out I let you break that. My company, he demands. Afton Robotics, you've been in the wall from our research for about 30 years, and a year after the haunted house got burned down by, you open up the file and look at it for the first time, your son, Michael Afton, and former co-owner of Fazbear's company, Henry Emily. You say and close the file. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done that. He growls and looks at you. Why are you doing this? Well, you may not remember because after the fire, they suspected that you may have lost some of yourself and possibly some of your memories. So before you died and all that stuff and became attached to the suit with whatever this is, I'm not fully up to speed. They only gave me limited information before you were here. Anyways, before all that happened, you set up a contingency plan with your company, Afton Robotics. I was put in charge of the team because I know how to work all the tech in here, even though not all of it is clear what it does, but I know how to work all of it and have brainstormed on a lot of things of how it will work. I will be informed very soon on what to do with you and what I have to do. Yes, I know you unalived children. Sorry, I heard something weird. Yes, I know you are a dangerous man. And yes, I know you are now somewhat immortal. But getting you into a new body is the main goal of this. It was your contingency plan just in case so you would have a body to return to. A body, he says, looking at you. Yes, a body. Now, it's going to take some time because first we're going to figure out how much of this stuff is connected to Springtrap, your suit. That is, yes, I gave my name Springtrap, and you will use it. You have no right to use my old name. All right, Springtrap. So, Springtrap, this is going to be a very tedious process because it's going to take a lot of research and a lot of time, but I will be the one front end this. The less people that know about you being immortal, the better, because then Henry Emily and your son, Michael Afton, cannot get to you. Fine. I guess we're working together, sweethearts. Don't call me sweetheart. He chuckled at that. I'll call you whatever the hell I want, he says. And you rolled your eyes. This was going to be the worst part of the job. You did not realize how much an a-hole William Afton or Springtrap would be. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed this scenario. Yes, this is an idea I wanted to make in a story, but I've never had time to write it down. And I don't know where it would go, so we're going to go with the story plot that I have. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed, and you are Springtrap's human, and you are helping him get a new body. That is the main thing, and all that good stuff. I hope that you all enjoyed this, and if you would like to see more, comment below what you would like to see. If there's anything you want to see in this mini-series of Springtrap's Human, like any scenarios or any ideas, comment them below, and yes, I will do them as soon as possible. I hope that you all enjoyed, and now on to the Patreon outro. Thank you, Gav, for being my first patron, and the Queen King's Majesty's tier. Thank you, Gav, for being that. You are wonderful, stunning, gorgeous, beautiful. Chef's kiss. Thank you. And thank you, Wicked Brony, for being my second patron. And in the not Wicked, but in the Witches, Warlock, Sorceress, Mages tier, thank you, Wicked Brony. I appreciate you. And I hope that you all enjoyed this. And stay sexy, all my sexy muffins. Bye-bye. Secret outro time, secret outro time, secret outro time, secret outro. Now, if you were in this situation, how would you react to Springtrap? Would you smash at some point, or would you not want to risk the Ewy grossies? I would smash. I would definitely smash. 100%. Full stop. Smash. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed this and stay sexy, all my sexy muffins. Bye-bye.